Hi guys, so I thought I would try out a different video format today. Something a lot shorter than my first video, but I'm doing just one section of my face, just my eyes today, just to show you how I blend and get that perfect shading to come through. At this point, I have already prepped my eye, put on concealer to act as a base, and powdered over it so that the shadows just smooth and glide over it easily. I think that's the best way to do it, and it helps me the most. Using a fluffy tapered brush, I deposit the color in the outer corner first, because that's where I want the color to be deepest and richest. I feel like that just gives me also a good map to sort of follow for the kind of eyeshadow shape that I want, if that makes sense. And then I go in with a clean brush just to smooth the edges, blend them out so that when I pack on more colors on top of this, it just is seamless and beautiful. That brush ain't clean, but live, get with it. And then I go in once again with that same shade just to make it more intense, to make it darker, to make the parts to be done. I'm sure we all know at this point I am blending in circular motions and windshield wiper, like back and forth, barely touching my eye. I'm not going in too hard. I ain't hurting myself. I'm just packing the color on and shading softly. And then I go in with a more flat brush to pack on an even darker shade. That color is so beautiful. It's like a deep burgundy, magenta, winey sort of shade, and it's just going to help us build intensity in that outer corner. So this is just me going in back again with that flat brush, blending to the gods, blending to the spirits. Yeah, and apart from my outer corner, I do like to take it in a little bit just to build that graduation of color. I think it looks so bomb. I think it's going to give you the best payoff, and it's just going to give you the best blend throughout the curve of your eye. Is that right? The landscape of your eye, the curvature of your eye. You know what I mean. And then obviously the clean brush just to clean it all up and make it smooth. And then I go in with a smaller, even more tapered brush to go back into that outer corner to deepen it even more. So the deeper you go, the darker you go with your colors, the smaller and more precise and sharper your brushes get, because you just need that like pointed smaller end to literally work that color into that space. Ain't nothing else can help you. If you want to go in here with a big ass blush brush as fat as I don't know what, like, go in, but you gonna look like a clown, and this ain't Clowns United. Honestly, no matter how little time I have, the one thing I will never go without is just cleaning up edges and blending and just taking a step back and looking at how it's actually looking. Look back in your mirror and like judge yourself and clean up any extra fluff and all of that crap that you need to get off of your face. Clean it up. Did I say crab? Sorry, I didn't mean to say crab. Sorry, I just said it a third time. I didn't mean crap. That's a fourth time. I mean fallout. Clean up the fallout. And then I go in with an even deeper color. This one is not on the palette I showed you. It's just a deeper, like plummy brown. Something deep to work with the shades that you have on your eye. It can't be like too cool, obviously, for this eye because it's a warm eye. Use your discretion. And once again, I clean and I blend and I blend and I clean and I clean and I blend, and that's how the song goes. Now I'm going in with two metallic shades from the palette. I like to mix them to get a custom color that matches absolutely perfectly with this eye. I like both of those individually, but together they slap so hard. I am going in with a flat brush. I've spritzed it with some setting spray or like a mist, whatever it is that you have. That's going to intensify them even more. And I just go and lay them right in the middle, blending to a T. And then for the inner corner and basically the first third of my eye, I go in with this lighter gold and like more burnt gold shades, also metallic from the palette. And I lay them down with a more pointed, tapered flat brush just to give me access to the inner corner of the eye. You will constantly see me go right back in to like blend and clean up and smooth with a clean brush, but also go in with previous colors and previous brushes to introduce colors that I feel like I could have blended away before, just to make sure I'm getting a seamless, smooth palette where all the colors are actually visible on the eye. Now I'm going into the under eye, and I feel like this area is just so tiny and so small and so delicate. You don't want to overload it with like a million shades that you used on your upper eye. So choose like 2 or 3 colors max. Easily the softest shade that you used in your crease, and then go in with an intense, more like a deeper, richer shade that you used in your crease. Obviously, you can use so many different kinds of brushes for your under eye area, but I will always prefer a sharper, tapered, smaller, precise brush just to give me precision when I go into that under eye lash line. I just feel like it gives me the best color payoff without literally putting my product on my cheek. I'm picking up that same darker plummy brown to put into the outer corner, and you will see me literally curving and going around that eye area. So I curve into the under eye lash line, and then I'll go above just to give me that smooth gradation of color and that smooth blend. And once again, going in with a clean, fluffy face brush, just blending any excess powder that could have sprayed all over my face, and making sure I still have my clean canvas, my clean powdery AF canvas. And then I go in with highlighter for the inner corner. So I have a little trick that I like to do with my eyeliner, and that is before I go in with liquid eyeliner, I will always go in with a gel eyeliner. Those retractable gel pencils work beautifully. It literally gives me something for the liquid to attach to, to stick to, so that it does not move for 48 hours of the day. I literally trace the gel eyeliner on my lower lash line, in my water line, just on the outer corner. I go in a tight line across the top lid, and then I put just a little flake on the upper lash line. I swear to you, this trick has never failed me, and people are always so shook while my eyeliner is so clean and it stays on forever. It doesn't flake off, it doesn't like tear off, none of that. It's because I have a base under there. I have gel for it to stick on, and then I'll go in with liquid eyeliner and just go over that line, and it just makes it so easy. No mistakes, no doodles on my eye. It's just clean, it looks flawless, it looks like a feline flick. I'm fleeking. It's amazing. And then, like I told you I will always go back in just to clean up, smooth any color that I feel like could have like fallen down, or if it has shifted, just beautifying the work of the Lord. I'm not prepping my eyelashes for falsies. I rarely wear falsies. I only wear falsies for the gram or for these videos because it's such a mission. I have only just recently learned how to do it properly without feeling like my eye gonna fall out. But yeah, just putting on a light coat of mascara, and just getting those eyelashes prepped. I coat both the top and bottom lashes at one go because I just feel like it's going to be easier for the purpose of this video. But I'm making sure to properly, thoroughly coat them because I don't want no dead ass looking eyelash popping through in between the fake eyelash. Also, there's just nothing worse than wearing a fake eyelash and people can see where your own eyelashes start and end. You don't do that. That's criminal. I'm trying my hand at this upside down eyelash curling situation because this is a problem. My eyelashes curl up so bad. I need to have them flattened and straightened. I have the reverse problem that a lot of people have, and it's the situation. It's not nice. It's just not real. You know what I mean? So I try to do this, and I'm not even sure if it's working. You try to tell me if it's working. But yeah. So I've prepped the lash with glue. It has been drying, I think, easily for like a minute and a half at this point, and clearly it's still not dry enough. I basically need to wait a good 2.5 minutes for it to dry properly so that when I put my lash down, it just sticks without getting those white globs that are eventually going to clear or dry clear, but it's such a mission. I am out here doing the most dangerous task with sewing tweezers from my sewing kit from fashion school. But they literally do the best job of just helping me place that eyelash and position it and reposition it and like flatten my real lashes to the fake lash. They do the most. Kudos to those sewing tweezers. And then once again, I will obviously go in to clean up where some of the glue has so kindly attached itself to my eyeshadow. And then I will go in with liquid eyeliner to cover up any of those glue blobs that are refusing to dry down to a perfect clear consistency or coloring. Just go and cover them up so that I don't see them against my lash. And that is the eye. That is the completed eye. And now I have to give you a shot of before and after. That is the one half of my face that looks like I just hit myself with a Nando's roll. And that is the other side, all done. And the before and the comparison. And that is the completed face. I have obviously done the rest of my face. I am not looking like I've been making out with Nando's Portuguese roll. I have done my contour, I've done my blush, I've done my bronzing, I've done my highlighting, I've put on a lip. I look like a normal human being. I've added warmth and color back into my face, and that eye is doing the things, it's doing the most. And yeah, that's a completed look.